Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have your boredom busters coming up, but first, our top story. We have the final legal chapter in a crime story we've been following for more than 2 years now that involves a cold case murder investigation out of Minnesota. 81-year-old Algene Vossen, who was charged with murder for the stabbing death of a Willmar, Minnesota woman nearly 50 years ago, suffers from dementia. According to his attorney, his mental health has continued to deteriorate over the past 2 years. This week, a judge ruled that Vossen must be committed to a memory care facility.
If I could have gotten him into a memory care facility 2 years ago, that's what I would have done if I could have waved a magic wand. But when you have these kinds of charges, that doesn't happen.
While it wasn't the outcome that police had wanted, they're grateful for the coverage and hope the victim's family can find some closure.
We're just, thankful for you covering this. We wish things would have turned out differently, but in the end, we are glad that he is confined and that we know that he'll never harm anybody again.
It's now up to the Minnesota Department of Human Services to choose the memory care center where Vossen will live out the rest of his life. Changes are coming to a railroad crossing in Harrisburg thanks to Kylie's crusade. Shortly after Jen Torgerson and her 12-year-old daughter Kaylee died in the December train crash, Jen's twin sister Jody helped to lead the crusade for change at that crossing, advocating for state, local, and leaders to get more safety measures in place to help make the crossing more visible to drivers.
Everything that's happened, knowing that we got this far with all the support from the community and everybody else, just makes it all worth it.
Kuiper's efforts have paid off with the state DOT approving railroad crossing arms and lights to be installed later this year. In the meantime, the city of Harrisburg has already ordered flashing lights that will be installed at the crossing as soon as they arrive. The suspect hospitalized following an officer-involved shooting in Rapid City has died. It happened early Friday afternoon when police were called to a gas station where a robbery turned into a hostage standoff. The suspect came out of the store holding a clerk at knife point. When he refused to surrender, an officer shot and tased him. He was taken to the hospital where he died from his injuries. The DCI is now reviewing the case. The international intrigue over balloons is rising this weekend. Overnight, the Pentagon acknowledged reports of what it calls another Chinese surveillance balloon flying over Latin America. This comes after the U.S. State Department said the presence of a Chinese surveillance balloon in U.S. airspace is a clear violation of international law. The Chinese claim it's a weather balloon that's been blown off course. A retired two-star general who lives in South Dakota thinks the military should shoot down the balloon to protect vital installations, including Ellsworth Air Force Base.
I wonder what would China's reaction be if the U.S. had a balloon over their country? What do you think they would do to a U.S. balloon flying and gathering intelligence over their military installations? Interesting question, huh?
Lynn Hartzell is calling the balloon's presence in U.S. airspace a slap in the face to America. Meanwhile, Governor Kristi Noem tweeted Friday that she took part in a phone call with the White House about the Chinese spy balloon. She posted that a lot of her questions are still unanswered. Let's take our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. A cold start to the day, especially in eastern KELOLAND, but we do warm up nicely as we head through the afternoon. Here's a view from Falls Park, up to 8 degrees now at the airport. Not much of a breeze to speak of, so it's an honest 8 out there, but there are some areas with a wind chill in place. Watertown, Brookings, and Ortonville all at 7 this morning. Yankton 9, 6 degrees in Spencer, Aberdeen at 10 with Mitchell. Huron at 11, 18 in Pierre, 42 though in Rapid City. There's that breeze, pretty light in general to the east, Worthington being the outlier there, and meanwhile to the west, 10 to 20 miles per hour for that wind out of the west. So the end result is, yes, we do have some wind chills out there. It feels like it's -2 in Aberdeen, -6 in Ortonville, -1 in Spencer, 0 for Watertown and Brookings. But those milder temperatures are going to come around and stick around. It's just going to be a little bit warmer the further west you go. We'll talk about that and the rest of your 7-day forecast coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. The KELOLAND Media Group is being recognized for our coverage of STEM education. The South Dakota STEM Ed Conference presented us with this award for our stories on the importance of quality teaching of science, technology, engineering, and math. The STEM educators are holding their conference in Huron. An impressive collection of classic cars is on display at the Sioux Falls Convention Center this weekend. Winterfest of Wheels includes 120 cars and trucks and serves as a fundraiser for Sanford Children's Cure Kids Cancer. The event raised a record $55,000 last February, but this year's show marks the end of the road.
We just don't have as much time to put into it that we would like to put into it. And 15 years is a long time.
Everything has to come to an end sometime, and it's been a lot of work for them, and I think it's just getting harder and harder to get cars, and but it's disappointing to see it end.
Winterfest of Wheels runs from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the Convention Center. Sunday's hours are 10 to 2. There's also a Ditch Your Man room where treats and deals are available for everyone in the family. Admission is $11, a weekend pass is $17. Children 12 and under are free. Baby story time at the downtown Sioux Falls Public Library includes songs, stories, and playtime for ages 6 to 24 months. It takes place from 9:30 to 10. That's followed by family story time for older children from 10:30 to 11. Fairy Tale Afternoon includes crafts, a scavenger hunt, and dancing from 2 to 3 p.m. Full Circle Book Co-op in Sioux Falls is hosting an acoustic showcase featuring performances by Xavier Pastrano, David Naylor, Tony DiPaola, and Brian Hoffman. The music starts at 7 o'clock. Tickets are $10. Adam?
Well, it'll be a nice day to get outside for a change, as it won't be anywhere near as cold as what we've seen lately, especially to the east, but we will be dealing with rounds of cloud cover over the course of the day. We'll get some peaks of sunshine now and again, so it won't be all gray all day, but that upper level trough is going to keep just enough cloud cover in place to keep things that way on a couple of occasions in a couple of locations. Across much of the lower 48, there hasn't been a whole lot going on today, and really, as we go through the next several days, there isn't a whole lot to go on beyond two exceptions. One, a few rain and snow showers are going to be possible on Monday as a little area of low pressure moves through, and then Thursday, we'll watch two things. One, a chance for a little bit of snow in western portions of South Dakota, and two, this area of low pressure is going to try and sneak on up the Missouri River and try and clip southeastern portions of KELOLAND. But then this gets on out of here. That snow out to the west also dissipates, and then we basically hit the reset button as we head toward the weekend. Even beyond next weekend, headed toward Valentine's Day, odds for near to above average temperatures are expected to win out. So we do have that working in our favor. High temperatures today in the 30s to the east, a very welcome change of pace. 40s and 50s once again, though, out to the west. Overnight lows will fall into the 20s and low to mid 20s at that, with a breezy day on the way Sunday. Overall, though, still not bad, with 30s again to the east and 40s to low 50s further west. Your 7-day forecast doesn't really have much to go on across really any portion of KELOLAND beyond that mention of a little bit of moisture on Monday. We'll also watch Thursday as that low pressure system kind of lurks to the south in Sioux Falls. Otherwise, we have temperatures largely in the 30s. Same rules apply in Aberdeen, mainly dry, mainly seasonable, 30s by day, 20s by night. For Pierre, 40s by day, 20s by night with varying levels of sunshine. I think Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday will be sunnier days out that way. Monday, you could see a few rain and snow showers in Rapid City. We'll also watch Thursday, chance for a little bit of snow, especially in the morning and then later in the evening. Otherwise, you're not doing too badly for yourselves out that way either. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.